foolishness is the opposite of wisdom. Well, what is foolishness then? Maybe more specifically, it's being so habitually out of touch with reality that the social dynamics around yourself just fall apart, that your life is just getting miserable for yourself and for those around you. How can we expect to live selfish lives while also maintaining the social fabric around us? It's not fair to ourselves, first of all, by thinking if we're the top of the world, that everyone else will, bow down to us or look up to us and accept that. And it's not fair to expect of other people that if we only think about ourselves, that they should accept that, that they are less important than us. We can't expect that of them. And so why is this important? Why is foolishness the opposite of wisdom? Well, I actually don't think it's that wisdom requires outward thinking. I think it does include that, absolutely. That thinking external to yourself about other people around you is a vital part of wisdom, but I don't think it's exclusively that. I think wisdom does also include a lot of self-development and thinking about yourself in an introspective way that is positive. I think what foolishness more so is the thinking of yourself in a way that degrades other people. Whether that's a priority on yourself so strong that other people are less than, or if it is truly just an animus relationship with others. So the question is, well, how do we make sure we're not being foolish? And where have we seen that we can reflect on it in others and in ourselves? Well, for me, I see foolishness around me sometimes in my personal relationships. People near me who have little regard for those around them and are often, I'll say sometimes, unknowingly, actively making people around them miserable. And then they wonder, why is this happening? I'm foolish in my own right in much of the work that I do. I allow myself to get distracted. I allow those distractions to just take over my focus, which I know can be so powerful. And I know that everyone's focus can be so powerful, yet we're so drawn by the dopamine hits of our devices or of just busyness that we just fall away from it, that the focus is just gone. So thinking about how do we avoid that seems like what we're working towards in this part where we're exploring what wisdom really is. And right now, what it isn't. And so knowing what it is, kind of like we talked about with learning, knowing what it is will help us to understand how to avoid it. So seeing and understanding foolishness in other people around us or in ourselves can help us identify that and then use our discernment and discretion, or train our discernment and discretion in deleting that from our lives, removing that, working to push it out the door in favor of wisdom, patience, selflessness, and all the different kinds of personal development topics, really, that you can think of, at least right now, the lens of wisdom.